Hi everyone, just an everyday guy here, not great with words, but I've got a wild story to share. Something that happened to me last spring. Now I don't usually blabber on about myself, but this was something else. So there I was, looking for some peace, some quiet, a bit of solitude away from the city noise. Found this place on Airbnb, right? An old estate, stood alone in the middle of nowhere. Picture charming, but eerie, you get the picture. Seemed perfect for my little getaway. Figured I'd take some photographs, do some writing. Just needed a break, you know? The host, this uncanny fella, met me at the gate. He looked normal as normal can be, but his eyes were a bit off. They had this glint, like he knew something I didn't. Gave me the tour, small talked about the weather and whatnot. Place was older than a fossil, and it had the scary movie mansion's beat. Anyway, I brushed it off, told myself I was being paranoid. Big mistake. So, the first night came around, and things got weird. Banging sounds woke me up. Thought it was the winds, but then I heard shuffling in the halls. I tiptoed to check, for intruders and whatnot. Nothing. Empty. Decided I was dreaming it up. I went back to bed. Next day, the host popped in, brought me breakfast. Nice gesture, but there was something off about his smile. Asked me how I slept, sounded more like an interrogation than polite conversation. Felt like he knew about the weird stuff from last night. But what could I say? Decided to play it cool. Just shrugged and said it was fine. Days went by, and it all started adding up. I'd find stuff moved around in my room. Once, my camera was turned upside down. Another time, I found my notepad open with stuff written in it. Stuff I didn't write. Freaky, eh? The best part. The host always had a convenient explanation. Wind knocked over the camera, he said. One evening, the power cut off. He said it was regular in these parts. Gave me a candle and went back, but peeked from outside the window. Saw him near the power box, grinning. That did it for me. He was gas, lighting me. Had enough of his shenanigans, but needed proof. Remembered this spy movie I'd watched. Set up my camera to record the room while I was out for a walk. When I got back and checked the tape, there he was, rummaging through my stuff. Even found myself a little confession as he talked to himself about his game. Took the proof, made for the front door, but he was there. With the same uncanny smile. My heart beat so fast, felt like it'd jump out of my chest. I blurted something about forgetting stuff in the room. Went back, but this time out the window. Fair to say, fastest I ever ran. Got to the town, showed the local sheriff my tape. He couldn't believe it. They got the guy, turns out, was some psycho had past instances of messing with guests' heads. You believe that? Turns out, he liked scaring them, watching them question their sanity. Got some kicks from it. Anyway, that's my story, folks. Scary, ain't it? Taught me to be more careful. Weird noises, even a feeling. If you aren't comfortable, don't shrug it off, I say. Sure, not everyone's gonna meet a psycho host, but still, safety first, eh? One thing's for sure, my next vacation. It ain't anywhere near a quiet, isolated estate. I can bet on that.